Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Heidi and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Heidi's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. Lots of motivation, a little tiny bit of correction that we give the pups when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Heidi's going to come home with her own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session on Sunday. Now, she is sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Heidi heel, and at this point she has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, but staying right with your left leg. And each time that you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. And you'll hear Brandy quietly talking to her to keep her focus and attention. When you control the dog's head, you control the whole dog. So you want her to be focused on you, not what's going on around her. Matching pace with you. And each time that you stop your feet, she's been taught to sit and wait for you to tell her what you want her to do next. Now, the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit-stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Your homework will be to lengthen out the amount of time and the distance that she can hold this. When Brandy returns back to her, she walks all the way around her. She stops at her shoulders, and at this point, Heidi expects to get another command. And Brandy told her to heel again. And just practicing these exercises repetitively, indoors as well as outdoors, is going to help you to have a better behaved dog that's focused on you, that's paying attention, and whose brain has been worked. Brandy leaves her in another sit-stay, and remember, you're going to work this all the way up to a 3-minute long sit-stay. Practice right in the house. It's going to be raining for the next week from what I hear, so practice indoors. This time Brandy's going to call her, and this is the come on command. And she's to come and sit, not come and jump or put her feet on you. So we do recommend that you start to practice everything on leash first. Brandy makes her hold that to lengthen out that time. She calls her in, has her sit. Very nice. So everything is control. It's self-control for Heidi, maturity, focus, being able to pay attention. We'll have a nice packet of information to go over with you regarding her training, her crating, all of that. Now, the next command that Brandy's going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. So with her seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay should definitely be practiced right in your living room. Lengthen it out to 5 minutes. When Brandy returns, she returns exactly as she did on the sit-stay. Back to heel, she stops at her shoulders, and then Heidi gets another command because she's waiting for that. She doesn't pop up when Brandy returns back to her. She waits to get that next command. Always have her seated before you attempt to put her into a down. She's really very smart. She's done a good job. Brandy calls her in. Heidi, come. Happy voice. And back to healing. And the very last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. So you're going to leave her in a sit stay. This is the only time you're going to use your right hand to give the command. And your homework with that command is going to be able to drop her into a distance from further and further away. So we have demonstrated for you all of her formal commands. There's lots that we'll go over with you when you come to pick her up regarding her general house manners, crate training, all of the things that you requested. She's a smart girl. We've enjoyed having her. I want to thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we will see you on Sunday.